Hey my heathens, it's the new year, so I don't know why I picked this illustration to put up for my first post of 2017, but I did. And what we got going on here is Elektra. Now, I guess I became a fan of Frank Miller from getting the trade paperback of Ronin. It was so cool and so weird and out there. In fact, I was a fan of Frank Miller before I even knew it because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were inspired by Frank Miller quite a bit. But anyways, this picture was inspired by one of the first graphic novels I got after Ronin, which was Elektra Assassin. And I was blown away by the artwork, and I'm going to kill his last name. Bill Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz. So, sorry about that. I did get to meet Bill at a comic convention in Seattle, and I had to buy a copy down there. Bought a copy of Elektra Assassin 2 and got him to sign it. And I just love his work because it's like painted artwork, and not just your standard, whip out some pencils, whip out some inks, throw in some digicolor, and you're good to go. It's truly beautiful, and I was really blown away by it. And then Frank Miller, a lot of people like him, a lot of people hate him. And I'll have to say that I pretty much enjoy his dark storytelling. It's kind of sad. Not all of his stuff, but I bought a lot of graphic novels after they were serialized. So they did a Wolverine standalone in Japan, which was just brutal. The Elektra Assassin thing, like I said again, Ronin. Batman the Dark Knight, which, I don't know, a lot of people that I admire talk a little bit of shit about that, about how it's, it's so brutal that it's like an un-Batman-like story. So whatever. But I enjoy it. The thing I guess that grabbed me so much about this Elektra story was what deals with the Antichrist. And it's really creepy how he possesses people by drinking the milk of the beast, which, I don't know. It's visually very nasty. And I don't know, it kind of reminds me of in a weird kind of way, like a detective noir story, with the writing at least. And I was just blown away by it. Now, I threw Daredevil in the background here because he kind of leaves her in that issue. He resurrects her, or purifies her, and she gets resurrected. And I've always liked Daredevil. I always liked he was kind of a badass. Man, I even liked the Ben Affleck movie of Daredevil. I didn't dig the Elektra movies that much because I like the more dark version that Frank Miller created in Elektra Assassin. But the Daredevil movies were pretty cool. I did enjoy those quite a bit. In fact, Bullseye was one of my all-time favorite villains in the comics. I thought the Bullseye idea with the scar on his forehead was kind of goofy, but I do really like the character. I like when he kills Elektra in the comic. The big joke was the only thing that could stop Elektra's sigh is the back of her costume, because when Bullseye stabs her, it bends out the back of the material instead of going right through her. And then the iconic line from that was kid, you're good, but me, I'm magic. And then he ganks her. This is all kind of nostalgic for me because I was reading all these and collecting them in the 80s when I first met the friends I would have for life from that period of of time with Rick and Pike and of course Jill and Kim and Kent and Todd. Todd used to collect Dazzler. Anyways, it's I don't know, it's kind of melancholy for me to think about it because it was like a time in my life when it was just endless comics and going down to the comic store in Everett on the weekends to see Charlie and I don't know whatever the name of that big fat guy was that ran the collectible coin side of it. Charlie's store is still there in Everett. Moved to Hewitt? Oh, I don't know the exact location, but it's Everett Comics and Cards, and I'll go in there once in a while. But yeah, this is like a trip down memory lane for me through my early adulthood and late teen years, and just how magical it was to read these adventures of these people fighting evil. I wonder if comics are still like that. I don't know. I haven't collected or purchased any superhero comics in forever. Anyways, we're just about at the end of this, and I really got nothing else to say. I hope everybody has a great 2017. And thank you very much for taking the time to sit through my Daredevil Elektra picture. Peace be with you, my heathens. And if you don't mind, like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me what I should draw next. I'll be more than happy to do it. Like anyone's gonna comment in the comment section. Here's what you need to draw. I say that all the time, but man, no one ever does. I don't know, maybe I'll have a contest or something. Give away some free art. Alrighty. Peace out, my heathens.